Now let's talk about creating a job listing. Okay, we've gone over the fact that there are two methods for finding and hiring people. You can find someone's resume and contact them directly, or you can place a job listing and get people to come to you. Let's talk about that second one in creating a job listing. So how to craft an effective job listing. It makes all the difference in the world what you put in your job listing. The biggest key is what we're looking for here is to filter out people that won't do a good job, that aren't qualified for the position that we're trying to find someone for. So the most important thing is in the listing we got to pre-qualify as much as we can, really to break down the possible amount of people and the quality of people that are going to respond to this job listing. So a thing to keep in mind is that the more specific you are, the better the pool of candidates you'll have responding. So in your job listing, don't be afraid to really get specific about what's expected of this person, what they'll need to do, so on and so forth. The more specific you are, you're going to get fewer responses. That's the only negative part. You're going to get fewer responses, but the benefit and the advantage of that is they're going to be highly qualified responses. So, in saying that, you can test this out where if you post somewhere and you're not getting many responses, you can kind of tune down some of your pre-qualifying to see if you can get more people responding. But initially, start with really pre-qualifying people a lot. So hopefully the only people that respond are great candidates. Using takeaways are very powerful, just like in the contact email that we talked about for contacting people from resumes. If you use takeaways are very powerful. In the job listing, you really want to say this job isn't for everyone. So you're starting up by saying it's a great opportunity, but then you're getting the point to say, oh yeah, it may not be for you. Very, very important. You want to pay close attention to where you post your listing. When you're posting on whether it's Craigslist or some other site, make sure you're putting it in the right category. Look and find that maybe there are some similar posts to yours for looking for similar types of people. That's where you want to go, hopefully, is where the action's at. Many times you'll find some of these job sites that'll let you post even for free where you'll not see many postings in a certain category and you'll see a lot more in another category. Well, a lot of times some categories don't get a lot of attention compared to other ones. They may have a general computer category and then another one for IT technical jobs. And you'd think you want to go into the IT technical area to find your programmer or system administrator, whatever you're looking for. But all the action's in the computer one because it's more general and there are some IT related postings in there. So if that's the case, you want to post in the section where the action's at. You want to give detailed instructions on how to contact you, just like we did with the contact email when contacting people from resumes. You want to give them very detailed instructions for what to do next, how to contact you. And if they can't follow those initial instructions, again, it's a very, very bad sign. And last but not least, you want to filter your responses based on enthusiasm, the level of detail they give you in their emails, and of course the quality of their work from their portfolios. So sometimes a lot of those things don't come through in their emails. You'll get someone really talented that just sends you a short brief email. That's okay, but just keep your eye out for someone that's really enthusiastic, like saying, hey, I love what you had to say in your listing. I'm really someone that's really wanting to work for a company like this. I love what you had to say, yada yada. So look for that. Look for some enthusiasm. That's what you want. And of course, if they give you a whole list of details on why they think they're good for the job and they list out tons of stuff and they're very analytical and very detail oriented, that's a good sign too. Now let's take a look at a sample job listing and let's analyze the copy that I've used in it and why you'll want to use these things for yourself in your own job listing. Now let's take a look at a sample job listing that you can use. Now this is crafted in a lot of ways and it shares the same copy as the initial contact email, and then of course it has some changes to it. It's all using the same powerful process and marketing reasons and psychology reasons behind it. So let's go through that real quick. So basically starts out and says, are you looking for an awesome job that's not only fun, challenging, and enjoyable, but also pays you more money the harder you work? Boom. That is a very, very powerful opening paragraph, isn't it? Look at all the things that we touch upon. We say that's an awesome job. We reference that it's fun, that it's challenging, so of course they're going to get to use their brains. Of course, that's what you want. Those A-type, hardworking superstar workers want to be challenged. That's what people want. That's what makes them happy. And of course, it's enjoyable, but here's the kicker. Always pays you more money the harder you work. That's huge. Everybody wants an incentive in life. Everyone wants to be rewarded if they work harder and they deserve it. So you're saying that right up front. Then we continue. If so, then please listen carefully. Our growing company has a fantastic job opportunity available for, you put the title in there for graphic design or whatever, that can meet certain criteria. You're pre-qualifying right away. It's only available for certain criteria. But by the way, it's very important psychologically that we mention our growing company. You don't just want to come off as an individual, even if you are just an individual. You obviously want to be a company, and because that, everything has to do with stability, right? If someone's already working in a job and they want to switch to work for you, they need to know there's going to be some stability there. They don't want to just take a risk with someone that's, not going to be able to, to pay them after a week, or they're never going to get paid. So our growing company is a very, very powerful type of positioning for your company. And of course, you're not misleading anyone, because it's not like you're saying, our company's making $10 million a year or $100 million a year. If you're working to make more money in your business and your business is doing anything, you're technically a growing company. But saying that sounds better than just saying, hey, we're looking to hire somebody, like unfortunately most people do. So let's move on. And I have to state up front, this job isn't for everyone. We're looking for a very unique person to fill this job. Again, pre-qualifying. We're looking for someone that would also enjoy contributing ideas and sharing their thoughts while they do their job. Same copy from the initial contact email. This is also getting to reaching the points with someone when they're thinking about they want to be able to contribute, want to be a part of something. We're basically looking for a talented, hardworking person that would like to become a valuable member of our team. And you can do this job completely from home if you have a high-speed internet connection. Same copy from before and those reasons why. Not only do we work on fun and challenging projects, but as the company grows, so does everyone's salary. Again, the same copy, and you already know the reasons for that. We went over it. So this could be a wonderful opportunity for you. Not only could you have an exciting job, but you would also enjoy knowing that as you do a great job, you'll continue to be rewarded for it with more money. Again, just like before, more money, more attention. Too many companies just want to hire people for a low salary, et cetera, et cetera. That's the anti-other companies, aspect. We're really looking for that special person that can become a superstar on our team, someone that would love their job and love working with our team. Here's just some of the criteria that this person would meet. So you starting to qualify people here with a few basic things. It's not major qualifying, but it's getting there. Has their own computer and high-speed internet connection. Whoops, spelled connection wrong. So they have their own high-speed internet connection. They speak, read, and write good English. Can work from home without distractions. Can use Skype. You don't want someone that can't get a PayPal account or doesn't have one, because that's usually a bad sign. Maybe they have really bad credit and they're just irresponsible, or some other reason. So ideally you want someone that already has a PayPal account. Is willing to learn new things, can easily be trained other skills. This is important. For obvious reasons, you want someone that's very open-minded and can learn new things and evolve with the job. Can work full-time, and you state how many hours, 40 hours a week. If it's part-time, then you say can work part-time, 20 hours a week. You need to be specific there. Then you just say has the following skills. This is where it's kind of open-ended for you to change. You want to put the skills in here that you need for the job. If it's a Flash developer, keep using that example, you just say, has the following skills. Is intermediate to advanced Flash developing techniques, or advanced PHP programmer, or, list the graphic design skills. Great with Adobe Photoshop. Can also make me PDFs. Can make, special reports. Is good at creating logos. Put in all the skills that you can think of and be very specific. This is your decision. It's your money. You get to decide who you want to hire. You can be very picky. So just put in the types of skills that you'd really want them to have. And we can go over this more for certain major jobs that make up different types of internet marketing work, for what skills they need to have. We'll get more into that in the future modules, actually, when we go through specific tasks and things that you can delegate. So you'll learn some of the answers for these things if you don't already know them. And then, of course, you end it with, if you're interested in this unique opportunity, please do the following. Send me an email at such and such. And it's just the same stuff that you ended the other email with. You're asking those same questions. Let me know the best time you can reach, what schedule you prefer to work from when you won't be distracted. Please include links to as many examples of your work as possible, so on and so forth. All the reasons we already went over in the initial contact email, we're doing it again here in the job listing. But this is very powerful. This is almost like a miniature sales letter, you're probably noticing. It's not the typical, job listing that you see where it's like, wanted, we need 10 people to fill a graphic position. They need to work from home, speak English, hardworking attitude, work in a team environment. They need to have a college degree, this. This is more speaking to someone, and this is what's going to get people's attention. This copy like this really, really works. So anyways, that's a sample job listing. Copy, paste, cut it up, use it any way you want. It's kind of a proven process of what to say to get people's attention, and it's great for you to start with.